Armed with the national budget, the government purchasing muscle remains unrivaled by far, and depending on how it is deployed, its trickle-down effect could be what businesses need to regain their footing battered by COVID-19 pandemic and the resultant containment measures being instituted by the government. However, going by experience, some key economic sector players, despite looking to tap into budget opportunities, remain skeptical of the budget trickle-down effect.
Government has oftentimes passed budgets, or ministries and departments pass budgets where they intend to pay the suppliers or the providers who are local producers, okay? But then somewhere, somehow, these monies are diverted. And that is why for quite some time we've been urging governments to lock this monies in the e-procurement systems, so that the money that is allocated to a department to pay a supplier, a local supplier, is actually used to pay that supplier on time.
While emphasizing the need for a trickle-down of the budget funds to the private sector, businesses themselves might need to be more vigilant.
It's very, very critical for business owners and those charged with governance to be aware of the national agenda and align their internal strategies to the national strategy in order to tap into the platform that is being created for them by the state.
Evidently, government financial discipline, to especially allow the budget funds to do what it's supposed to do, including paying suppliers, is imperative. But outside the document and policy of the budget, proactive facilitation of the private sector to thrive in export business is also crucial.
If we can provide a better business environment, and a better business environment is not something, it's not rocket science. Better business environment means that you provide them with cheap credit, not cheap actually, affordable credit, for example. That is very easy. Ensure that there is market information. Where can they buy and where can they sell? Protect their markets. If somebody has sent his 2 tons of maize to South Sudan and they are stolen, what is our government doing? What is our ambassador in South Sudan doing? Protect their markets. These are some of the things that you need our SMEs to do. And we will make it, because Uganda has shown that our economy actually is growing at 3.1%.
Consumes around 1 million tons of sesame, almost per month. Uganda, we are the second biggest growers of sesame in Africa. Why don't we look at that and be able to negotiate a specific product agreement with China, discuss the conditionalities, discuss the standards, and then be able to harness all our little money from UNBS to producing for that specific market. So those are the departures we are talking about.
If government, in its tough rationalization, can also make sure it does not overcut the so-called consumptive expenditure, which typical small and medium enterprises are heavily reliant upon, the new financial year's budget should to some extent help shore up more businesses. Ismail Musa, Ladu, NTV Business.